last video, we explored Tokyo by foot and by sight, and today we explore Tokyo by taste. Does that make sense? Basically, we're gonna eat heaps of food. Oh my god, so good.
Wake you up to dance. Mama knows and not a mama knows that'll wake you up to dance.
During our time in Tokyo, we've eaten plenty of sweets, ranging from like Daifuku, pancakes, ice cream, but we still haven't had Kakigori. And that is why we've come to Asakusa, an area in Tokyo, to this place that is pretty popular because it has a line of people waiting to try the Kakigori. And I'm pretty excited. Maybe we didn't need to order two.
Soft and fluffy. It's delicious.
So this restaurant is called Saika. We waited about 20 minutes outside in the hot sun. Totally worth it. We just got the strawberry topping Kakigori. Pretty simple, but it is so good. Definitely big enough to share if you'd like to, but also pretty easy to eat yourself because it's ice. Now the area that we're in, we saw a lot of fun sweet treats around this place, so maybe it would be a good idea to share so that you can then get more sweet treats outside. That strawberry topping is so good. And she said that if we want more topping to just pour it out. The aircon's on like really high, Stace can't stop shivering. We're just trying to power through because it's so delicious, but we need to get outside because we're too cold. What is it, Stace? What's the word?
Oishi.
Oishi. We mentioned that this area is full of shops with different types of sweet treats. I know that I just had an entire bowl of kakigori, but I am going to buy a custard Daifuku. It's probably a tourist trap, but I'm a tourist and I've been trapped. Arigato gozaimasu. If you haven't watched our Osaka video, we did a makeshift like go for launch street food tour, and I actually got a Daifuku there. I got a strawberry one, and I thought that the inside would be strawberry, but it was actually red bean paste, which I never had before, and it wasn't bad.
Sure, Jan.
But I wanted something super sweet. I've got custard today. Let's give it a go. That strawberry's really yummy. Oh my god, it's so good. Really good. I love Daifuku. Why are you crying? We've now come to admire the Hozomon gate, which is right behind me. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Directly opposite to the gate is the Senso-ji or Senso-ji temple. And we're only like a 10-minute walk from our accommodation. So it's a pretty cool location. In the distance, I can even see Tokyo Skytree. The gate is massive, bright red, really stands out. And the temple is pretty big too. I'm gonna draw on my Fuji here at the temple. There's an instruction sheet in English, so I think they kind of encourage everyone to give it a go. You put 100 yen into the slot, and then you shake this box type thing, pull out a number, go to your corresponding number, pull out a sheet of paper, and you either get good fortune or bad fortune. It's gonna take me a while to match things up. Oh my gosh, I think I got good fortune! Oh my god, I've got to do my wish! Guys, the good news is I got good fortune, but the bad news is I forgot to do a wish. You think you're meant to do a wish as you're shaking the thing, and I forgot to do a wish, and I did the wish now that I have good fortune, but I don't know if that's how it works. I'm gonna keep it anyway, but I'm really disappointed in myself. We are officially addicted to kawaii treats. Cute foods, always sweet. I'm a massive sweet tooth. This is my dream land. And we've stumbled across this place in Asakusa. Say hello to my little friend. They make crepes and ice creams into animals. I've got myself a hedgehog crepe. It is too cute to eat. It's a lot of cream for someone who's lactose intolerant, but that's not an option in Japan. If you're lactose intolerant, don't come or just suck it up, which is what I'm doing. And Stace has gone with the panda ice cream version, which is equally as cute. We're really gonna struggle to eat these. Oh! What was that? His little heart. Oh no, I ripped his heart out. I wanted to eat it.
Ice cream for breakfast is never a bad decision. But to be fair, it's like 11:15, so even though I haven't had breakfast, you could say this is like lunch. Yeah, that's more acceptable.
Japan really makes you feel like a monster.
No, please don't eat me, no!
It's so creamy.
I'm in danger!
Last time we were in Japan, we had the animal ice cream. It was in Harajuku. I can't remember the name of the place. It was in a cone, very, very cute. But we've never really had animal crepes before, nor have we really seen them, surprisingly. So this is a nice little spot. We just came across it. It's outside Asakusa station, kind of near the Tourist Information Cultural Center in Asakusa. So that's where it is. It's called Cota and Bread. I think it's relatively new, but highly recommend.
I've made a discovery. There is a ginormous marshmallow. Maybe that's how it keeps its shape. There's more stuff inside. It's a strawberry. That might be his heart. Welcome to another day in Tokyo, everybody. It is morning time and we're going to start our morning like we start most of our mornings here in Japan. We're heading to the local Conbini. Conbini means convenience store in Japanese. But we're heading into 7-Eleven now to see what we can pick up for breakfast.
Too much to get to. I'm obsessed with these like DIY 7-Eleven smoothies. I've tried every flavour but the green one because I'm not a big green drink person. Probably won't try that, but the problem is when they blend it goes up to about here, so it's actually not a lot. Contemplating a second.
Get two.
I'll get two.
Now there's a very specific caramel coffee drink that we usually get to start our mornings, but I'm going to go a little bit different today for the first time ever. I'm going to go for this mocha blend, which is kind of similar to Stace's smoothie. Chuck it in the machine and it makes the coffee. It's a very hot day in Tokyo today, so I think I need the iced coffee. There are so many different baked goods options, I suppose, for breakfast, much of which is sweet, which I'm not complaining about. I'm a massive sweet tooth, but I've eaten a lot of sweet things since being in Japan. Today's no different. I'm going to get something sweet. I'm going to go for something I haven't gone for before. It just says chocolate coating and coarse sugar. It feels a bit like a cookie.
Smushed croissant, yeah.
It looks like it will taste good. We'll try it. Ooh, it's strong. I think if you're an iced coffee lover, you'll like this. It's a bit too strong for me, but I'm going to pour a lot of gum syrup in and see what happens. Gum syrup really helps. How's your smoothie taste? It's exactly how you described it. A squashed croissant. But it tastes good. It's like the croissant is trying to be a cookie.
Nothing to see here.
Give me a break and I'll give you one too. Is this what I always wanted to do?
I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I believe I'm standing in front of the world's tallest tower, Tokyo Skytree. Right there. We are not going up it, I refuse. If you saw our Paris video when we climbed to the top of the Eiffel Tower, you'll know that it was not an enjoyable experience for me. So I think this would actually really hurt me. I'm not sure the video would be able to make it to YouTube. But we've come here because Stace wants to go to the Pokemon Center, Pokemon Skytree Town, and to look at the Skytree.
If there's one thing Japan is known for, it is its sweet treats. If you go down Takeshita Street, so many sweet treats, but today we've come a little further out. We're in a kind of suburb of Tokyo called Ginza. We've come to this place. It's kind of gone a little bit TikTok famous, I think. That's how Rosh found it. It's called Age 3 and they have these like deep fried sandwiches and they come with all different fillings. They have sweet ones and savory ones. I think the sweet ones are the big draw. They have one that's just like full of whipped cream. They have a creme brulee one. They have strawberries, like matcha, all these different types. Rosh has been hanging out. This is like her #1 thing she wanted to do in Tokyo, so we've come today to try it out. I think she's getting two. I think she's gonna get the whipped cream one, just the OG, I think it's 100 yen, and then the creme brulee one, which I think is a bit more. I think it's maybe 750 yen. I'm pretty stuffed. I just had a Starbucks. I'm not as keen. I've had so much sweet stuff for breakfast and things like that, but I'm excited to try them and Rosh is very excited to try them. Just a little Stace tip. If you're wanting to visit a Pokemon Center in Japan, just like casually, you know, don't want to go out of your way. We just walked here from the Pokemon Center Tokyo DX. It was about a kilometer walk, so that's always a good option, but Shibuya is probably the most convenient Pokemon Center to go to if you're just looking to casually browse one. But just in case you're interested. So Rosh ended up just going with the creme brulee one. She's gonna see how we go.
Looks pretty good.
The whipped cream one, they do give you a sheet, and if you leave them a review, you get a free whipped cream one. So if we eat this and we still want something sweet, we'll leave them a review, go get our free whipped cream one. But Rosh is also super keen on the egg one. Apparently that one is really good.
That's so yummy. It almost tastes like ice cream coming out of it, but I presume it's just kind of cream. Tastes like ice cream.
You got a friend? It's the egg one.
I like it. I'm interested to see if you like it.
It does taste like ice cream, but it's like melted. But this, I would take a whole sandwich of just that. Just caramelized sugar in a sandwich. Yum.
I think it's definitely worth coming and getting one of those sandwiches. Maybe get the savoury one so that if they give you the QR code to do the review and then get the free whipped cream one, you can get two. Because right now, there is no way I can eat that whipped cream one, even though it's free. Today we have come away from the more popular areas in Tokyo to an area called Ikebukuro, and a really popular thing to do here is to visit this massive shopping mall which is an anime pop culture lover's dream. It has a Pokemon store, has a Marvel store, I think it has a Disney store, it has a Sesame Street cafe, and that's not even naming everything. So that is where we're heading this morning. I'm sure you can imagine how excited Stace is to visit another Pokemon store, so let's go check it out.
Guys, I look terrible today. I didn't sleep very well and my face is so puffy, so just don't mind me. Also, we had a really bad sleep the night before last night. It wasn't that bad, but we got woken up at 6:30 by our phones yelling earthquake at us with a siren. It was an earthquake warning from our phones, which we didn't know would happen, but it was loud. Like, if you think your phone alarm is loud, this was like putting your ear up against like a fire alarm. Like, it was terrifying, and it really jolted us up at 6:30 in the morning so much that we couldn't go back to sleep. So it's been a long few days.
Everyone says you look lovely.
Alright, we've just got out of the Pokemon Center here in
In Sunshine City.
in Sunshine City, and we've kind of decided, maybe not decided, we've discovered that there is an unwritten rule that you have to buy a packet of Pokemon cards each whenever you visit a Pokemon Center. Just know that it's not good. Now, this one is my favorite one, 151, because it's the only one that I know all the Pokemon. These are the OG Pokemon. So let's crack them open. Also, side note, if you didn't know, Stace has a trading card channel. She's just starting out, so we would really appreciate it. If you're into that kind of stuff like Stace is, you should go support her. Her channel name is
Pocket Quests.
Aww. So go check that out if you like all trading card type of stuff. Okay, open those cards.
I tend to not have the luck. Rosh has had pretty good luck.
Ooh, I know that one. That's pretty good.
Not bad. And that's average, this one. And that's it. Like a Snorlax.
Yeah.
In Sunshine City, they also have this thing called the Pikachu Sweets Cafe. So if you've heard of the Pokemon Cafe, it's not that, but it's by the Pokemon Cafe. It's like a takeaway Pokemon themed sweets place, which is kind of cool. We actually came here yesterday for filming for my channel, so we have eaten here. It's really cool. Definitely, we won't be going to the Pokemon Cafe because of the price, but this was a really great alternative. We enjoyed it. Pretty much everything that is a brand has a theme shop here, right?
Yeah. One Piece, Snoopy, something Sylvian Village, I'm not sure what it is. But do I need the Snoopy Hawaiian t-shirt?
Probably not. Don't do it. Don't do it. We've come to a very famous street for lunch today. You might have heard of it. It's called Sesame Street. We've come to the Sesame Street Market for lunch, which is in the Sesame Street store. It's kind of a New York theme. So Rosh has got like a New York style sandwich. I'm going for a slice of pizza, and we've got a pretty cool latte coming as well. And we may have to get a donut takeaway afterwards if we have room.
If you guys are new around here, you might not know that Stace and I are suckers for anything themed. We're not Sesame Street fans, but I don't know, make anything immersive and Stace and I will be there.
Guys, it's too cute. We had to get the Bert and Ernie because they're really good friends and we respect the friendship.
Wing.
It's a good one, wasn't it? Just a latte, but for the art, it's worth it. Guys, I was worried I'd be hungry, but this is a really big piece of pizza. True New York style. So much pepperoni. Giant piece of pizza. I'm impressed. That's a pretty good piece of pizza. It's been a long time, I feel, since I've had pizza. It's really good.
This is a nice throwback to our time in New York. We actually spent Christmas in New York. It's one of my fondest memories of our trip so far, and one of my favorite videos. If you'd like to check that out next, we'll put it up in the corner and maybe in the description too. But highly recommend a trip to New York around Christmas time. It was magical. For lunch today, we have come to a chain restaurant called Kura. It's a very popular restaurant. In fact, we were in Shinjuku the other day and we tried to go to the local Kura for dinner and it was an hour and 40-minute wait. So we've come to our local one near our hotel in Asakusa, and as you can see, it's a conveyor belt sushi restaurant. It's really foreign to us, and I think that's what drew us here. We're not massive sushi eaters and we don't really eat raw fish, so we're gonna see what we can eat. Hopefully there are some vegetarian options, but we're mostly here for the experience.
So you just place your order on this, which is really hard because I'm absolutely not keeping track of how much we've spent. I'm just like, oh, that, I'll pick one of that. And then it tells you when your order's almost on the way and it'll pop up on the conveyor. We're not sure about these ones, if they're just like help yourself or if they're for a specific table. Like sometimes they seem to have a number, sometimes they don't. Who knows? Oh, that's mine.
Will arrive shortly.
Thank you. I think that's the cheddar cheese. This is tempura cheddar cheese because why not? It's pretty good. It's very cheesy. It's kind of like American cheddar, but there's like a sauce on top as well, which is kind of like, I don't think of the name of it. It's kind of salty-ish. It's not soy sauce. Maybe like a ponzu sauce or something, but it's pretty good.
We're doing our best to get some of the, I guess, more out there foods for us. For the average person, probably not so much. But we've, as Stace said, got the cheese tempura. We have also got some shrimp tempura. I went with some salmon, and we had to get some French fries just to beef up the meal a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
I know this is a sushi place, but the fries are really, really good. Highly recommend the fries, and also I think they've got pizza fries, which I only noticed after I'd ordered the normal fries, so won't be trying pizza fries, but try them, let me know how they are.
They are really good. And once you're done, you just slide the plates down there. Goodbye. So if you're like us and you're not into eating the raw foods or, you know, your typical classic Japanese sushi, I would still recommend coming here because it's a really fun experience and there are some very tame meal options as well. But the best news about us being pretty picky eaters is that we're saving a lot of room for dessert, and there are a lot of dessert options.
So you've got a whole bunch of cakes. We've got like tiramisu, chocolate cake, cheesecake, pudding tart. Then there's ice cream. So there's these little ice creams that come in a little tub. Or if you're fancier, you can get the soft serve. They've also got some kakigori. There's strawberry kakigori and mango kakigori. And this frozen milk cream puff. Paul, there's your coffee. Ross's coffee has arrived. I'm unfortunately getting full, and I've only ordered one dessert, which is on the way. We've ordered our kakigori, but I am keen for a soft serve as well. But I need to remember this is not all you can eat. I am paying for every single item I get. It has an all you can eat vibe about it, but I am paying, so I'll see how I go.
It almost looks like fairy floss or cotton candy. It looks really light.
Now I need to get through this so I can then order my soft serve. Dessert round 2, some soft serve. I went for the fancy, the soft serve rather than the cup, because why not? 10 cent difference. It's fancier. Ooh, chocolate soft serve. Let us know in the comments if this is something you would do if you came to Japan. We're loving it, even though we don't eat most of the things on the menu. It's so fun, it's such a fun novelty.
What are you doing up there? Come down here. This might be the coolest accommodation we've ever stayed in. It's certainly the most random. We're at a hotel where staff are dinosaurs, which is obviously really cool.
The touchscreen panel to complete the check-in process. Please press the button to begin. Your check-in is now completed. Please carry on to the elevator in order to reach your room and enjoy delightful stay at our hotel.
Thank you.
Also, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Roar! You heard my friend. Like and subscribe. Okay, you got me. It's not the dinosaur actually talking. It's me, Rosh. Cheese! Wow, is anyone else hungry after seeing all that delicious food? Anyway, next week we delve into some magical experiences, but for now, YouTube thinks that you should watch this video next.
They're holding hands because they're friends.